Fans had their pink game faces on in Cali as the top two teams in the state were battling for the top seed in the 2A Northwest. Number 1 Lovell at number 2 Rocky Mountain, first quarter. Rocky Mountain wearing the white. Lauren Peterson's going to take care of business herself to get the scoring started, and Lady Grizzlies are out to a 2-0 lead. This is a brand new gym, and coming into this game, Rocky Mountain was undefeated at home this season. Collie Wilson gets inside for 2 points. That puts her team up 4 steps. Things were getting off to a good start on senior day. Eliza Higgins was looking to make a pass, but instead decides to make a basket instead. Home team leads 6-0. Lovell would get out to a slow start, but that would change later. Elisa Geiser gets a kiss off the glass of the Lady Bulldogs, who are now on the scoreboard, trailing 6-2. Lady Grizz were finding ways to claw their way inside for points. Wilson makes another contribution right here, and that would push the score up to 9-2. The opposition was digging their way back into it. Miranda Griffiths is open behind the double team for an easy lay-in. Visitors still trail 9-4. Rocky Mountain wasn't ready for hibernation anytime soon. Higgins would lead her team with 13 points, which includes scoring this 2 in traffic. Home team increased the lead to 11-4. Later, you could say this was an early run. Peterson's going to go around and get another bucket. She scored in double digits with 12. The opposition wanted a timeout because the Lady Grizz had a 15-5 lead at this point. The Lady Bulldogs needed to regroup, and they would try. Karen Kritnick's going to pop from the foul line and connect for 2. That got the deficit to within single digits, but they're still down 15-7. This next basket by the home team would mark a key point in the game. I'll explain later. Higgins scores on the baseline, and Rocky Mountain led 17-7 after the first 8 minutes. Second quarter, the scoring pace of this game would slow to a crawl, but it would work to Lovell's advantage. Aaron Robertson takes the bounce pass on the other side of the lane and scores. Lady Bulldogs still trail 17-9. They were chipping away at the deficit piece by piece. Robertson scores again, this time on a turnaround J, and the visitors are now down by 4. It's 17-13. Rocky Mountain had a very serious problem. 0 points in 7.5 minutes. Peterson finally ends the scoring drought with this 17-footer. Lady Grizz still lead 19-13. For a brief moment, this game was starting to look like a volleyball match. Of course, the home team won the state title last fall. Leslie Blackburn gets the loose ball and scores to keep her team up by 6. It's now 21-15. The visitors were quick to answer. Koriknik gets through the crowd, gets the bucket and the whistle. 3-point play no good, but Lovell was only down 21-17 going into halftime. Third quarter, RM was trying to hold off the comeback. This 2 by Peterson would open up a little breathing room. Lady Grizz led 23-17. But the Lady Bulldogs were beginning to mix in some bark with their bite. Jody Walker will score up close for her team, and they're within 2 points. It's 23-21. Rocky Mountain was still holding on to the leash, but it was getting shorter. Melissa Iverson will bank in a running jumper to push the lead back up to 4. It's 25-21. But then Lovell got loose on their chain. Koritnik led all scores with 18, and this basket would make it a tie game. It's 25-all at this point. Who let the dogs out is what everyone was thinking right around now. Koritnik steps on the line, so it's only worth 2 points. But her team now has their first lead of the game, up 27-25. The home team would tie it up at the charity stripe, but they wanted the lead back. Blackburn does the honors as the momentum briefly swung the other way. RM is up 29-27. Lovell didn't waste much time getting the game tied up again. Chelsea Ellis gets inside for the hoop and the hack. No good on the free throw, but we're knotted up again at 29. Now this highlight was similar to earlier, but here the ref says Koritnik was behind the line, and they'll raise their hands because they're sure. Visitors are up 32-29. We're guessing that the Lady Grizz weren't used to trailing on their own floor, but they'd respond. Peterson drives the lane and scores another basket, but her team's still down 1, 32-31. As for the Lady Bulldogs, they didn't mind having a lead in enemy territory. Amanda Shumway is going to get a friendly bounce off the rim and the backboard. That makes the score 34-31. A little defense right about now wouldn't be a bad idea. Robertson answers the call for Lovell. That kept the score right where it was. 34-31 heading into the final 8 minutes. Fourth quarter, more defense, this of a different variety. Shumway will get the steal and go the other way for the finish. The visitors were taking control, leading 37-31. They build on the lead. Shumway is open again on the far side. She gets the feed, she gets the hoop, and the foul. The Lady Bulldogs were enjoying their biggest lead. It's now 40-32. Rocky Mountain was having some problems scoring. They had 17 points after the first 8 minutes. It took 18 minutes plus to get the next 17 points. Higgins would get the steal and the finish on the near side for Lady Grizz, but it may have been too late at this point. Lady Bulldogs were ready to play ball, and they did. Someone forgot about Walker, and she make Rocky Mountain pay for that. Lovell clinches the top seed in the 2A Northwest with a 52-45 win.